What is going on, guys? It's Extreme here, and I am back with another episode of my Road to Max Prestige. Oh, I don't know why I do that every fucking time. Anyways, welcome back, you guys. I hope you guys are having a good Friday. And for those of you that are playing the Destiny beta, yeah, I'm actually enjoying the beta a hell of a lot more than I did the alpha. There are some things that are definitely different from the beta than the alpha, but we're not going to talk about that today. I might talk about it more. Actually, I'm gonna talk about the Destiny beta sometime next week, or when it ends, because I have no idea when this thing's supposed to end. As of right now, to the best of my knowledge, it's going on for a while. So hang out, have fun, enjoy it. But what I want to talk to you guys about is how I almost never came to be today. Well, technically that's accurate. But before I get to that, I once again want to remind you guys that every day at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I come out with new episodes of this series, and that's going to continue until one of two things happens. One, I pull the plug, or two, I hit max prestige, whichever comes first. Anyways, so also, for those of you that know about it, I'm going to be doing a subscriber day on the Destiny beta, Warframe, Call of Duty, and of course Borderlands 2 sometime this next 2 weeks. It was supposed to be sooner, but I decided to wait until after episode 300. So it will start officially sometime Tuesday. I might be tweeting out that, hey, let's play, motherfuckers. But that's just a maybe, okay? I don't have anything planned, so it'll be a random just, hey, I'm playing, who wants to play? So yeah, follow me on Twitter if you want to know when that's happening. But moving on, today, like I said, I'm going to tell you guys about how I almost never came to be. And the story is not what you might think it is, because first off, I want you guys to know that how do I put this? My mother, actually, that's where I should start this. My mother was very stubborn. Very, very fucking stubborn. I mean, good lord. Oh my god, I don't know how else to put it. My mother was stubborn. That doesn't sum it up. This story will. And here's how the story goes. So, about 3.5 months into her pregnancy, my mother had a little bit of bleeding. And so she kind of panicked. Just a little bit. Oh yeah, she panicked like a crazy person sometimes. But it was her first pregnancy, it was her first child, and so she's freaking out. But she did not want this to happen, you know. My dad and her had been trying and failing, and then it happened, and then, you know, so she wasn't letting go. You know, she was not letting go until someone literally told her, you have to let go. So she goes to the hospital and she sees a doctor, and the doctor tells her, so I have bad news, you've lost the baby. And my mother, of course, devastated, said, okay, well, what do we need to do? And they told her what needs to be done. And my mom was like, I'm going to go home and talk to my husband first before I make a decision. That was a big load of bullshit, because she wasn't going to go talk to my dad. No, my mom came home and proceeded to make an appointment to see another doctor. I'm not joking. She went and saw another doctor. My mother went to go get a second opinion. So, a few days later, she goes and sees another doctor. Same fucking thing happens. Sorry, ma'am. I hate to inform you. You've lost the baby. And my mom, again, you know, gets emotional and whatnot and says, I'm going to go home, talk to my husband, blah, 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 blah. Again, another massive pile of bullshit. My mother believed fully she was still pregnant. She didn't think she lost the baby. You know, she didn't lose me. She thought something else was going on, and she wanted to know what the fuck it was. And so she said, fuck it. I'm going to go see another doctor. So now we're up to number 3. She goes, makes an appointment, and this doctor, unfortunately, isn't available to see her for, you know, a couple days. So she goes, and she waits, and is impatiently waiting to see this doctor. In the meantime, she decides, well, I'm going to see if I can see someone else at the same time, just to be sure. So she goes and she sees another doctor. before she sees the third doctor. So now we've got 4 doctors she's going to see. And she goes to see doctor number 4 before she sees doctor number 3. Doctor number 4 tells her, once again, sorry, you've lost the baby. My mother is starting to get pissed off. She's not even bothering to get emotional. She's like, I'm just going to go home and talk to my husband about this first before I make any decisions on whether or not I'm going to do anything else. And then I'll let you know. Or I'll... whatever. So she leaves, goes home. It's like, God damn it. I know I'm still pregnant. I know I still have this child inside of me. God damn it. She is dead set on not giving up. So... while she's still waiting for doctor number 3, she makes an appointment to see 2 more doctors. So if you do the count now, we're up to 6 doctors. And she goes to see all of them. And all of them tell her, I have bad news. You've lost the baby. When doctor number 6 told her that, she goes, bullshit. I know I'm still carrying this child. I can feel him inside of me. I know I'm still carrying this child. The doctor, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm telling you, we've done the test. There's nothing more we can do. And she said, this is bullshit. I know I'm pregnant. I don't know why you want to take this child from me, but I am not letting you take this child from me. And she storms out of the office. My mother does not do this kind of shit, okay? Just for the record. So she wasn't just stubborn about it. She was getting pissed about it, too. She didn't want to know she lost the baby. No, she wanted to know why the fuck was she bleeding, you know? Like, that's all she wanted to know. So at this point, she's starting to believe this shit. And she makes an appointment to see her original doctor, who had been away on vacation, had just gotten back. And she, gets the note from my mom. And so my mom says, she called my mom actually. And my mom tells her what's going on. And the doctor says, come in, we'll run a ton of tests. We'll see what's going on. So they run literally a battery of tests on my mom to find out what the hell is going on, why she was bleeding, whether or not she's lost me, what the hell is going on, and why these other doctors didn't... Yeah, that's pretty much how my mom told the story. And so that's exactly how she said it too. So she goes to see the doctor, and the doctor tells her, because they did the test, and the doctor told her, I can't give you the results today because we have to run them. That was the first red flag that went up for my mom, going, wait a minute, hold up. These other doctors, they were able to get me the results the same day. Why do I have to wait? What the fuck? This is not good. So she's thinking, I've lost the baby. Something bad has happened. Oh, fuck. So my mom is panicking at this point. So a day or 2 goes by, and she goes back to see the doctor as planned. And the doctor sits her down and goes, okay, so... I'm sorry to tell you, we don't know why you were bleeding, but we can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, you are very much still pregnant. And my mother lets out this huge sigh of relief, and she's told me she started crying, and she was so happy to hear that. That was the biggest relief, to know that she didn't lose the baby, she didn't lose me, and she was happy. The doctor said, I honestly can't tell you why you were bleeding, but if the bleeding has stopped, I don't know why the doctors kept testing you. I don't know why the doctors didn't even bother to, like, well, if you're not bleeding, then there's nothing to worry about. But apparently, as my mother tells the story, the doctors didn't run all of the proper tests. And these doctors she went to were not doctors she trusted anyways, but she needed to find out what the fuck was going on. She didn't want to risk it. But at the same time, when that first doctor told her that she had lost the baby, oh, hell no. That's the best way to put it, because that's pretty much how she responded to it. Like, no, I did not. And I love my mom, and I'm grateful that she was this is one of those times I'm grateful my mom was stubborn. Trust me, you guys will find out in 2 days why I really wish she wasn't. But this is one of those times I'm glad my mom was my mom, because, and I've asked a bunch of other women, my mom's age, my age, they all said the same thing. They would have given up. My mom, fuck no. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will be back tomorrow, and we will be talking more about my mom. That's right. Yeah. So stay tuned. I will see you guys again very soon. Until next time, adios. My brother, and my sister-in-law live with me, my dad, and the other brother. So we were all crammed into it was roughly about a 3-bedroom house. Technically it's a 4, but yeah, actually it was a 4, I think. And it was cool because, everyone but my dad had their own room. For some reason, my dad loves living rooms. I don't know why. But he currently lives in the living room of this crappy 2-bedroom apartment we've ended up in. So I can't wait to move. And if everything goes according to